Hey everybody, it's me Liv. I figured today would be a good day to maybe doing some crafting together. I'm in the process of working on a pocket letter. For those who haven't done it, it's basically using the little card size tags here. Hey everybody, it's me, Liv. So today I figured we could do a little bit of crafting together. I am currently working on a Valentine's theme pocket letter challenge that I had seen on YouTube, and I wanted to go ahead and just craft together with you. Maybe if you're working on a pocket letter challenge as well, give you some ideas of things that I like to add in my pocket letters. I still have a couple more to do, so I figured this would be a good time for us to kind of work together on these. So I just wanted to show you kind of what I am doing here. This is some of the pocket letters that I've already created. I usually just like to use a different angle, some embellishments. These particular tool embellishments I made on my own, and I'll just show you real quick how I do those. And kind of the items that I like to add as well. So here are the things that I'm going to be adding to the back of the pocket letter. These are some charms. I have had the intention of using these charms for so long, and they're just not being used, so I figured this would be a good time to share them with someone who might actually go ahead and use some of the crafty things that we collect. These are some wood chip cameras with little hearts in them, which is great for Valentine's theme, so I'm going to be putting that in there. I get these small little bags. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby or maybe a dollar store or something, and then I just fold them in the back here. It's good for these tiny pieces that I'm afraid may get lost. I have a bag of sequency things here, so someone who may be making a shaker card at some point. You saw that I had been using some of these stickers in another project, so I just actually cut out these chipboard stickers, made a little bit so it would fit nice and perfect behind one of these pocket letters. And I also have these hearts that glittery hearts that gemstones, I guess, that I'm going to add in the back as well, so you can kind of see some of the things that I'm adding in here. And then I have some of the gold doilies that I have, so I'm going to put that in the back of one of these. Then I had gotten these hearts. I actually bought the wrong size for another project, but I figured, hey, I could always use them. So I have a huge bag of these hearts, and I figured these are just perfect for Valentine's themes. These are good to be painted or colored or glittered up. You can do a lot of little different things with these. So I do love the wood effect because of that ability to do so. So, like I said, wanted to spend a little bit of time crafting together. So the next thing I'm going to do for the next few cards that I have to do is I'm going to take out my Cuttlebug. And pocket letters, if you've never done one of these are what we call like trading card sizes, so similar to baseball cards or anything like that. So 2.5 by 3.5 inches long. So for this one, I actually kind of pre-cut the pattern paper already. And what I decided to do, and I'll show you in a sec, is take a circle, and then I'm going to create a shape out of this. These are two different pieces, so I'm going to use these on two different cards. When I'm doing something like this and I'm afraid anything's going to move, I just slap a little washi tape to hold it in place. So that we have that. So this, it will look just so cute, just like that. And it is upside down, so let me turn it around. And then I made this little tool embellishment. I have tons of tool in my stash, So I thought it would be nice to use some of it up, and I will kind of walk you through how I did that on one of these. First, I wanted to just add a couple little things to this one. And ta-da, we got another card done there. Okay. So I could use this piece on a card. I can use this one. Now this one did kind of cut a little unevenly, so I think I may not use that one. I may go with another one because I only have 2 more left that I really need to accomplish getting something done with. Let me think about this. Or I could just try to match it up, because I think that really would be cute to have right on here on top. Sometimes I do the pocket letters all on pattern paper. Sometimes I don't. Really just kind of what my mood is at that time when I'm creating it. This is something else I'm going to put on the back of one of these. This is, I wound up a bunch of washi tape that I had, so I will put this in one of the backs as well. So that would be this one. I have to see if I have any good sentiments in my stash. Now, in regards to the, maybe I'll add this. I also tend to use I have a lot of bottle caps in my collection with sentiments, some epoxy domes, and that'd be good to use here. And I actually might go ahead and make a few to put as something in the back as well. So there's one more. And then I am just going to finish it off . Maybe a little corner piece that I cut, which is basically just taking the same exact size, cutting it in half. It's going to give you this corner piece look. So I think what I'll put on top first is a doily, and then do the corner piece, and then I can trim anything else I want off. Kind of figured that'd be a nice, add some softness to this one. Oh, this actually has 2 on there, so let me take one off. I can always save that for another project on another day. Have run out of any stickers. Let me see. Is there anything else I can come up with? I guess what I'm going to do is do another of the tool ones here so that I have another little bit embellishment to place. Let me just trim this a little bit better to match up. Here. Sometimes if it's not even, I do just trim everything up. Hard camera angle here, so I apologize if you can't see it as clearly as I would like. And then I'm going to find some sentiment to put in there. I'm sure I have something in my stash that'd be appropriate. Now for the tool, I have tons of tool from my bow making material, and every so often I try to see what else can I do with this stuff. So what I decided to do here is take the tool, tool is super inexpensive, I find. I get most of my tool at the craft stores like AC Moore or Michaels or Hobby Lobby, depending on what you have by you. You get it on Amazon, you can get it anywhere. So what you want to do is make sure that your tool is pretty thick. So fold it over so you have a bunch of layers. Okay. Then you're going to take whatever die cut you want. For this one, I am going to try, and I haven't tried this one before, so let's see what it looks like. I'm going to try one of my tag ones. Let's see what it comes out looking like. And then I'll try tried and true because I know this one works. Put your cover on it. It will spring up. That's okay. Get your Cuttlebug or whatever you may have at home and put it in. Now for the tool, because it's cutting so many layers, I find I have to do it a good 3-4 times to really make sure it cuts through all the different layers. If anyone else has a cool trick that would work on this, feel free to let me know. And then pretty much flattens it out. As you can see the shape right there, the tool. If you haven't had it, one of the things you'll see is that it will kind of stick a little if it hasn't cut through all the layers, but that's okay. And then to keep it together, what I do is just a little staple. You can sew it together if you want. You're going to cover that up, so don't worry about that. This was the oval one that we tried because I wanted to see how that one would cut. That came out really cute too. So you can see this adorable tool. This is pink and white to match kind of what's going on in there. I'm going to get a little mini stapler. I have no idea where I got this. Tell you the truth, it might not even be mine. Maybe one of my children's they got from school. So, you know, this is perfect to put a flower on, put an arrow on, put anything, and then you get this cool effect. So I am going to go ahead and put this here on this card, as you can see, and there's an accent. This one I will find something to put on the center of it, and maybe I'll just put it in as part of the embellishments that can go with this. Because you could definitely use red for a bunch of other holidays, but as you can see, the tool is just an adorable little accent. If you have any nice little small dies, like circles, maybe works better with solid ones. I actually don't have a small heart die. You can use a small heart die. This is some I did in red, and I love the red. I am planning to put that in a package. For someone. This happens to be a glittery one, which just pops really nice. So any of the dies, and I would suggest dies that tend to be more solid in here, are going to work the best for you when it comes to trying to cut tool. So there's that. So that's actually my final one. Now to put it together, again, these card protectors get pretty much any type of hobby shop. Probably going to be looking in a section that has trading cards and such. And you put it there. No right or wrong on how you do it. My It's however your tastes are for organizing them. And I just wanted to zoom in here. This one was like a little flower one that I did on the tool. I thought it was just super adorable. I saw that a while ago. I could take no original credit for the tool on a YouTube channel, and I cannot remember where I saw it, but I thought it was really cute. So every once in a while I do something like that just to snazz up. You can use it on cards, anything like that. Same with my bottle caps. I've been doing those for a while as an embellishment. It goes here and there. Another thing you can use the page protectors for is I've seen people make shaker cards out of it because it's kind of already has most of this already stitched. So if you have a sewing machine, you can just close off that one part. Makes it nice and simple. And you don't have to boggle your mind too much. And somehow one of my cards went away from me. Sure, we'll find it when I'm done, but then I just wanted to give you a quick overview. What you then do with the pocket letters is that any of the embellishments that you want to put, you're going to put right here in the back. So when the person flips over your card, they can see all these little goodies that are waiting for them. And that's part of the fun of the pocket letter. One of the other things that a lot of people do, and I will actually do it with this, is that you do leave one pocket letter available to write a little bit about yourself, you know, like a high note, how you doing, things you like, so forth and so on. So that person can find out a little bit about you, and interests that you may share and such. So almost like a little pen pally type of situation. So my doilies are a little on the big side. So pocket letters can get a little thick depending on how much embellishment you're going to end up putting in there. It's really not meant to be, oops, this was already full. It's really not meant to be tons. It's just a little something that you send along. This one, which I'll put the camera in, then a little bit of the washi tape, since they are all stacked, I will probably leave that then, and I try as much as possible to use any of the pieces that I may have gotten from my scraps. So this is the leftover piece of the circle that I had showed you before that we did. So all I am going to do is take another piece of paper, another random one, and I'll use this one because I don't have to use too much. This one I think I am going to maybe cover the whole card. Pattern. Again, how much you decorate, how much you embellish the front is all completely up to you. I do like to put it on some type of solid cardstock just because it makes it thicker. I have personally used some of these elements out of my pocket letters as embellishments on cards or in my books or something along those lines. So I like them to be sturdy, figuring if anyone's thinking like I am and going to use something along those lines, it would be helpful to have that. This one's just too cute. Almost don't want to use it because it's so cute, but it's what embellishments are for sometimes. I did find a couple more stickers, so I'm going to go ahead and decide which ones I want. And is that one? So sparkly. What? And I might actually put the Friends Forever. I decided to change my mind. Something I do quite often. Put it right there. And that just looks absolutely adorable there. And I'm actually going to feel like I need a heart somewhere on one of these. Sometimes I overdo it. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put this last card in. And this will be the one that says Friends Forever, where I'm going to put a little bit of a note about myself to the person who is getting this swap. So I hope that they enjoy it. And I just wanted to give you maybe some quick ideas of things to put in your pocket letters, items you can use. And again, here's a look at the back side. And ways to decorate the front of your pocket letters. It doesn't have to be super complicated. Alright, hope everyone has enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give a like. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to everyone soon.